meantime, there are stunning new developments tonight in the investigation into the attempted assassination of Donald Trump in Pennsylvania. We are learning tonight that the Secret Service identified the gunman as suspicious at least an hour before the shooting.
But Trump was still allowed to take the stage. John Fenolio live in the KTLA News Center with a breakdown of how the assassination attempt unfolded. John?
Sure, Micah, that's right. Disturbing new details tonight in the attempted assassination of the former president. In an unclassified briefing, federal law enforcement officials telling lawmakers on Capitol Hill that after being identified on the ground as suspicious, Secret Service snipers later spotted the gunman on a roof of a building less than 150 yards from the stage where Mr. Trump would be standing 20 minutes before he opened fire.
Obviously, if there are things that we need to change about our policies or our procedures or our methods, we are certainly going to do so.
Tonight, the director of the Secret Service under renewed scrutiny following new revelations about what agents knew and when before a gunman on a rooftop opened fire on former President Trump. FBI and Secret Service officials briefing lawmakers on Capitol Hill Wednesday, revealing that agents identified the suspected shooter as a person of interest at least an hour before Saturday's shooting. According to multiple reports, lawmakers were given a detailed timeline of events about the suspect, identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. At 5:11 p.m., police received a report of a man pacing near the metal detectors where attendees were being screened before entering the outdoor rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Then, at 5:52, Secret Service spotted Crooks on the roof of a building outside the venue with a rangefinder, a device often used by hunters to measure the distance to a target. 20 minutes later, at 6:02, Mr. Trump takes the stage. At 6:09, this startling video of rally-goers shouting to police after noticing Crooks crawling on the roof. 3 minutes later, at 6:12 p.m., the gunman opens fire with an AR-style rifle. In less than 30 seconds, Secret Service snipers take out Crooks. Trump is wounded. A bystander in the crowd is killed, 2 others injured. The roof Crooks fired from was the same building being used as a staging area for police who were inside at the time. The question now, how could this happen? Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle speaking with ABC News Tuesday.
Should that roof have been secure, period?
That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there, that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof. And so, the decision was made to secure the building from inside.
Lawmakers from both parties now demanding answers from the Secret Service. Some calling for Director Cheadle's resignation.
We need to find out answers, and we've got to have them fast.
Following security lapses that almost claimed the life of the former president.
FBI officials told Congress today that the shooter used his cell phone and other devices to search for images of Mr. Trump and President Biden, along with an array of public figures from Washington, D.C. The House Oversight Committee plans to hold the first congressional hearing into the shooting on Monday. The committee has issued a subpoena to the Secret Service director to compel her to testify. Investigators have still not been able to establish a motive for the shooting. Micah, back to you.
John, thank you.